Hi, everybody. It's Teacher Pete with English Learning Space. How's it going? Here's a live English lesson for you. The topic today is a reading about an elephant who needs a new foot. It happens. Sometimes there's a problem and we lose arm or lose leg. And an elephant had this problem and he lost one of his legs, but that's okay. Doctors gave him a new leg. They just used a tree. No, not that. But it's going to be a reading. We'll have some vocabulary and then we'll read a story about an elephant's new foot. But if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Share in the comments over here. If you like this video, give us a like, comment, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Okay, before we read this article about an elephant's new foot, let's look at a little vocabulary that will help us understand the article. All right, the first word is this: prosthetic. 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 I know that's a little hard to pronounce, even for Americans. If you have a prosthetic leg or prosthetic arm, prosthetic just means fake, artificial. So if someone has a prosthetic leg, they have a fake leg. Okay, the next vocabulary word is this verb: amputate. Amputate. This is not a good word. It's like doctor medical word for cut off or remove. Usually used for arm or leg if there's a problem, if there is a bad car accident and a person hurts their leg very much, maybe the doctors will amputate the leg. So as we know, this elephant was injured and his leg was amputated. Doctors amputated his leg. Amputate. Okay. Next vocabulary word is contraption. Contraption. What is a contraption? It's a noun. But what else? A contraption is a very general word for any kind of device or maybe a small machine. We're going to see that the elephant has a new foot put on with a contraption. All right, just two more words and then we'll read. Poacher. A poacher. This is a noun. In fact, this is a person. Who is a poacher? This is a very bad job. Well, a poacher is an illegal hunter. Illegal hunter or animal thief. So I'm sure in your country you have maybe a place where animals are safe, maybe a preserve. I know in Thailand they have preserves, special parks just to keep the elephants safe, right? Well, if a person comes in at night and kills or steals an elephant from the park, he is a poacher. It's a very bad job. Last vocabulary word. This is a tool that the poacher will use. It's called a snare. It's a noun. It's a tool. A tool of a poacher is a snare. Well, a snare, the best term is trap. Trap, or device to catch an animal. Snare. Let me, so just to be clear, I want to show, I had some pictures to be clear. What is a prosthetic leg? I think you know what a prosthetic leg is. This person here, this is a fake leg, right? He has a prosthetic leg. There's one more. Here's a picture, just quickly, a picture of a snare. So there you go. This is a snare, right? This officially could be called a bear trap. Very dangerous, of course. And if an animal is caught in one of something like this, their leg will be very badly damaged. And we're going to learn about an elephant whose leg was caught in a snare like this, made by a poacher. But it's all good. It's a happy ending. I will only read about stories about elephants with a happy ending. That's my personal preference. Okay, let me share the article now. Let's take a look at this article about an elephant's new foot. Okay, there we go. First, I want to show the picture. Okay, let me share the screen and we'll read an article. Okay, here's a picture. That's his new, on the left, we can see the elephant's new foot. That is his prosthetic foot. And on the right, we see him walking. He looks so, oh, I think he's smiling. That is, I think, a happy elephant. He's happy to be safe. And his food is free. He's at the best elephant hotel ever. This specific park that we're going to talk about today, where this elephant lives, is in Cambodia. But I know that many of your countries in that area have also similar kinds of places where elephants can be safe and live a good, long life and not be afraid of being hunted by poachers. But also, I also understand that elephants, I love elephants, but also they are very dangerous to people. They can be. I understand that. So also keep putting the elephants in a park can make sure they don't hurt people, attack farms. They're not bad. Elephants are not bad. They're just trying to protect themselves, but sometimes they hurt people too. So this is a way to fix it, but not this elephant. This friendly elephant gets a new foot. Let's read about this elephant. I will listen as I read this article about the elephant. Read along with me. Notice our vocabulary words. And then please let me know if you have any questions about any other vocabulary words or anything we heard about this article, okay? Here we go. Let me read and follow with me. This article is called Elephant Fitted with a Prosthetic Foot, so he's able to walk again. Look, at the end, we'll watch a video that shows this elephant walking. Okay, here's the article. Read carefully with me and then we'll chat. When one is dealing with elephants, everything becomes a bit bigger, a bit more extreme, such as in this video when CPR is delivered via two veterinarians jumping up and down on the animal's ribs like a moon bounce. Similarly, Chok, an 11-year-old Asian elephant living at the Wildlife Alliance Conservation Organization in Cambodia, walks with a 44-pound prosthetic foot. That's like 25 kilos prosthetic foot made out of recycled car tires and tow truck strapping. Let's just take a look at the foot. So this is made from car tires, and this here, these are tow truck strapping. Wow. Chok's foot had to be amputated after it was caught in a poacher's snare. Right? One more time. Here's our new words. Chok's foot had to be amputated, right? Cut off after it was caught in a poacher's snare. But thanks to some $1,450 in funding every year from the Paradise Wildlife Park in the UK, the United Kingdom, Britain, the multi-ton animal gets a new prosthetic every 6 months, allowing him to walk, swim, and even run without difficulty. All right, let's continue the article about Chok, the elephant who gets a new foot. This is a quote. The level of care that he gets is brilliant, and he has a great life now. There's no better feeling, said 27-year-old Cam Whitnall from England, who runs the Paradise Wildlife Park and Big Cat Sanctuary with his family. He continues, because he's still growing, it needs replacing, and often we've been sending payments to cover that. They're made out of recycled rubber and some Velcro to tie it up, he said. They weigh about 20 kilograms, 44 pounds, and we usually got them to send one over, and it's sitting in my office currently. Recently, Cam got to visit the Wildlife Alliance in Cambodia and found the whole setup for Chok, the elephant, was exceptional. The keepers use a little contraption to isolate his leg in order to attach the prosthetic. But as a video taken by Cam shows, Chok helps the process along as if he were a human putting on a shoe. Nevertheless, he's rewarded at the end with a big, juicy coconut. Okay, I'm going to try to play this video. I don't think I've played a video for these yet, but it seems like I can do it. Just let me do a test. Paul, can you see this video play? Working?
I just heard the sound.
But it didn't move?
Yeah, move.
Okay, great. So guys, let me try. We'll do this. We'll watch a video. I've never shown a video on this site yet, but I think I can do it. We'll watch a little video that shows an example of Chook the elephant putting on a new prosthetic leg. And you'll see the contraption and the prosthetic leg, and then we can chat about anything you want after. Here we go. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger for you guys. Can you see that full screen now, Paul?
Kind of delay, but I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Let's try to watch this video, guys, and then we'll chat on the other side.
Oh, he knows how to use it.
Yeah, look at that. He's just great. Well, there we go, guys. There's a good, happy story about Chook the elephant and his new foot. I'm just going to show the picture one more time. I think that's so cool. I just think that's great. You know, we have elephants are what we call endangered, which means they people kill a lot of elephants, and soon one day, maybe 10, maybe 20 years, 25 years, there will be no more elephants living in the wild, and we will only have elephants in these special parks and preserves and zoos. So it's so nice to hear a positive story about an elephant that was injured by a poacher, right? Remember, poacher, injured by a poacher's snare, but still was rescued and saved by good people that want to help. And many people cooperating, people in Cambodia who do most of the work to care for Chook. And of course, people in the United Kingdom, which also care about Chook and help to create the prosthetic, the fake leg for him. It's so nice. And it means a lot to me, especially because one of my best friends in the whole world also is missing one foot. My buddy Nicky. Right, buddy? He is. What's going on, dude? See, Nicky also, like, he is missing one foot. But he doesn't need prosthetic because he walks around and runs around just fine with me. Hi, buddy. Right, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Don't stop. Once you start petting him, you're not allowed to stop. That is the rules. Those are the rules that he put into place. Well, thanks, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me with this story about Chook, the elephant. My assistant teacher, Nikki, thanks you. And my good friend and partner, Paul. Hello, Paul. He thanks you too. And I hope you guys have a good evening, nice, sweet dreams, because I know for many of you it's bedtime. And thank you so much for joining me and chatting with me and listening to the story about Chook, the elephant's new foot. All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you next time. For English Learning Space, this is Teacher Pete. Bye-bye.